Hola amigos and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 4 or Final Fantasy 8? I really don't know, I've lost track. We're gonna start off this video by doing the most exciting part of any video game, party configuration. Ooh, that, and it puts Riddy in the front for whatever reason. I'm amused by that. I am amused by entire tiny itty bitty team. Anyway, go over to this feller and he says, I can hear the voice of the late king echoing from below. Could this castle be haunted? And the answer is probably not, because ghosts don't exist and they're really a government conspiracy created by Satan to fool the righteous. Stay in school, kids! This is what Obama's America does to you. You get ghosts in the housing market. I don't know what I'm actually talking about, by the way, in case you guys needed a hint on that. Whatever. Anyway, we go over here, East Tower, basement floor 2, and stump on this tile to trigger a cutscene. Because we're actually coming up to a boss fight, and some of you guys might know what this boss fight is. But for those who don't, I don't want to spoil the suspense. I don't want to hiccup too much. Weird. Call upon my sword and it shall be yours. However, you must earn my blah 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 blah. Let us begin the battle. And we have to fight Odin. Yeah. Odin. You smash open a space door and become Odin. Now, Odin here has some interesting things to him. He's actually the first boss that is capable of completely murdering your party in about 1/12 of a femtosecond. The reason he's able to do this? It's because he's Odin. And that's kind of Odin's power. His power is being Odin. Anyway, I hope I can time this right, because when he does this, this is the fun part of the battle. This is where the whole he's going to murder you to death part comes in. So we jump here. I can do basically anything on this turn, it's not gonna matter. Oh. Or I could just do that. When he raises up his sword, he uses this really powerful attack called Zantetsuken. I might be able to salvage some footage from a failed recording session. Not like I've had that many of those. And show you guys what it does, but basically what it does is like 5,000 damage to every party member that's out. It's ridiculous. But really cool, too. I like saying things like that. Zantetsuken! Shikieki Yamazinaru. Haha. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, continuing on our ludicrous adventures. I also believe that we need to get something from the underworld, so we're going to go visit there next. We do have another dungeon to go through before we get to the game's final area, and this is a completely optional dungeon. But I want to have some decent equipment before we get to that, so cue the jump cut. So, you might remember this little spot of something on the map. Well, if we go over here to Cockle's smithy, we can talk to good old Cockle himself, and he gives us Excalibur. Now, Excalibur is a very, very good weapon. Want to see how good? I bet you do. Light sword, already pretty powerful enough as is, right? Bam! Excalibur, 185 attack. Boom. And it deals holy element damage as well, which I also think it deals non-absorbable holy element damage. Not too sure on the specifics of it, but we can also buy things at the Mastermaid, like Shuriken, which are ludicrously expensive, and Yoichi arrows, which are, well, a bit less so. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's buy some of these, actually. 99 of them. There we go, it's always good to have, you know, some sort of equipment, so Equipment. Yoichi arrow. Equip those. Yeah. There we go. It's not too bad, I don't think. So, while we're on our way back to where we need to go, and the next dungeon we're going to is on the moon, I would like to talk about something. Something a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit weird to talk about, but... So, the previous Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play that I recorded, you know, it's gone over fairly well, I guess. You know, I think some of you guys liked it, all 4 of you who watch my videos, and hey, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the, you know, 4 people that watch my videos. That's fantastic. But I don't know. I'm already kind of thinking about my next Let's Play project, and to tell the truth, I'm already considering abandoning Mega Man Unlimited, as it's not really that fun to play. And I realize that I'm only, you know, 2 episodes into the game and stuff, but it's just... it's really, really tedious. The whole novelty of it kind of wore thin. I don't know if any of you guys, you know, may have noticed that or something from the more sarcastic take I took on the videos, but I just feel... I don't know, I feel like it's not necessarily that fun for me to play through it, and if I'm not having, you know, fun playing it, maybe you guys won't necessarily be having that much fun watching it. So I'm actually considering, you know, stopping the videos, canceling it, taking the videos off YouTube, so on and so forth. If you guys have any thoughts on the matter, you can leave that in the comments down below. I'd love to be able to, you know, read that, because I have the ability to read, somehow. Actually, you know what I can do here is... I think there's a shop somewhere on the moon where I can buy some ludicrously good items, some items that I would really love to have for this next dungeon, because it's a doozy. And after I hit you guys with that hammer blow, where's the feller? I don't want to listen to the feller who, you know, is spouting out chiptune nonsense. I want to find the feller who's selling the... oh god, these are really expensive though. Well, I'll buy an ether, and 21 Phoenix Downs, and I'm actually considering buying some more bestiaries. Okay, so if you guys don't know what the dungeon we're going to be fighting next is, I'll tell you, it's where we parked the Lunar Whale a couple seconds ago. Right here. And this... if you need to know how powerful the enemies on the moon are really going to be and the enemies in the final area are going to be, this dungeon's a good, kind of a way... oh, you know what? I didn't even, heal the party, you know what? Jump cut! Alright, and we're back, and now we can go in here! Hoo-ha! This is the Cave of Bahamut. I believe it's called, like, something really intimidating, like Lair of the Father in the DS version. But you know what? No, this just cuts the bullshit and tells you, you're gonna be fighting Bahamut. You're gonna be fighting Bahamut, and he's probably going to kick your ass. Because that's just what Bahamut does. And if you guys remember from the Final Fantasy III Let's Play, where I fought Bahamut in that game, imagine fighting Bahamut in something that's based on timing, rather than just getting lucky. I'm good at getting lucky. I'm not good at timing. Anyway, the enemies here are a little bit tougher than enemies we've fought so far, so don't be afraid to break out your best spells and things like that, cause they are a little bit powerful. So here we have Dark Sage, and Dark Sage will cast some level 3 elemental spells, in addition to occasionally casting Tornado. I don't know if we've covered what Tornado does, if so, please forgive me, but Tornado will basically reduce your health to the 1s digit. So for instance, my voice can crack, but so for instance, if you have, say, you know, something rather 1,000 health, this will cut those thousands to a number between 1 and 9, so we can demonstrate it right here, actually. Tornado is also really weird in the fact that it can't actually kill someone. If somebody is hit by Tornado when they have less than 10 health, they will be reduced down to 1. That's just how this attack works. It's a little bit weird, but I'm kind of thankful that Tornado can't kill someone. Oh, and speaking of Tornado, there is a weapon coming up in the post-game that is just freaking ridiculous. Oh man. You guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. Anyway, Gold Dragon. Gold D Dragon. There we go. I believe I've referenced enough anime for one day. At least one of you dorks out there in the audience is gonna get what that was a reference to. So, Gold Dragons here are a little bit annoying. They cast Blitz on party members, which deals pretty mediocre amounts of damage at this point, but they will also counter just about everything with a move called Entangle. Entangle casts Paralysis, and this late into the game, and heck, this could even be early for all I care, at this point in the game, there isn't necessarily that much armor that actually prevents paralysis. What paralysis does is basically stops a party member from moving. They can still take damage, but their ATB gauge will not fill up. Paralysis is pretty merciful in the fact that it does wear off over time, and you can cure it with common spells like Asuna, but it's a bit weird. Needless to say, getting paralyzed is not my idea of a good time. Neither has taken that much damage from Blitz. Holy shit. Wow. It's crazy. This game is so zany and weird. How do you play this game? Is this like magic? Is this the real magic? The real Minecraft? Swear to God, somebody's gonna like murder me for that reference. Like, I'm checking out the window right now, actually. Can I? Oh, okay, I don't see anyone out there, so I can't be sure. But I swear to God, somebody out there is gonna murder me for that reference, and if somebody's just planning their attack right outside my bedroom window. I'm just waiting. I think they're actually a trained sniper. I think this bug sees me. Oh right, we're playing a game here too. Put on some Genji equipment, since we've already got the diamond helm. It doesn't necessarily, so we don't need the other diamond equipment in order to block out electric attacks. And he's got Genji stuff. Actually, let's give you the Genji helmet. I think that's an acceptable trade-off. Yeah. Give Edge some defense, and this thing! Yeah. This is a behemoth. This is a forced fight. You can't actually run away from this fight. The only way out is to effectively murder this thing to death. And luckily, murdering this thing to death is something that's fairly easy to do. No, it isn't actually easy at all. This is actually a really tedious enemy to fight. Behemoths pack a huge amount of health, so it's best if you've got, you know, people on the offense, and also if you've got people able to cast white magic. If one of your party members goes berserk, you can kinda use that. I also think that if you're able to cast berserk on this thing, it won't counter your hits. But this thing does have a nasty habit of countering against attacks. Rydia's out of things to do, by the way, so let's just have her defend. Behemoth's a bit annoying. Just a bit. Thankfully I stocked up on Phoenix Downs in the way here, which some of you guys probably watched, and probably cursed at me as I didn't cut it out. Ha ha ha. And yeah, there's not really that much to say. You can hit it with everything you've got until the cows come home, and even after the cows have gone home, and you know, once the cows are safely at home, you can still hit this thing with stuff, and it's not really gonna matter. Because these things are obnoxious. This is a bestiarion. Let's see how much health it's got. Thankfully, this one's about a third of its health left. Give or take. Of course, these things also counterattack item uses as well, so that's a bit annoying. Okay, you know what? Let's cast Berserk on Kane, because he's not really doing much of anything, is he? And we... oh, Cecil's dead. Naturally expect the worst, but... and let's cast Asura, see if we can get some heals. No, we're getting, protecting again. That's alright. Silly Rydia. Tricks are for kids. Well, I think that did somewhat reduce the amount of damage I'm taking, so... that's fair. Hey, you guys kill him while I heal myself. There we go, that probably wasn't the best strategy out there, but hey! That was a behemoth, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know what? Sort! Okay, so, Phoenix Downs. And... alright, let's use an ether on you. An ether on you. And another ether on you. There we go. And... Silver Dragon, okay, you know what, I might have to just cut the video here soon. Or you know what I could do, actually, maybe just... oh, I didn't even heal my party members, shit, that's right. We should run away, actually. That'd be a good thing to do. I like running away. Living is something I do like, something I do enjoy partaking in. It's what I've been doing for most of my life, really. Living.